What's up guys, it's Semi here, and today we are taking a look at Bellossom Ninetales. So if you haven't seen my Brock's Ninetales video, go take a look at it just to refresh your memory on what Ninetales does. But in case you guys missed it, Brock's Ninetales is a stage 1, has a crazy power called Shapeshift, which allows you to basically put any evolution card onto Brock's Ninetales, and Brock's Ninetales acts as that evolution card for the duration of the match, unless it gets sleep, confused, or paralyzed, and then you discard the evolution card. You can also discard the evolution card on your own at any point in the turn, and you can only evolve into Shapeshift once per turn. So it's a crazy card because it allows you to get stage 2s after just evolving once. What you can do is you can evolve a Vulpix into a Ninetales and then instantly shapeshift into a stage 2 Pokemon. It allows you to basically just get them in play much faster. And there are some stage 2 Pokemon, some Pokemon in general, that do more damage based on how many copies of themselves there are in play. So Bellossom is one perfect example. He's a 70 HP stage 2 that evolves from a Gloom. His second attack here is the focus of the deck, does 30 damage times the number of cards with Bellossom in their names that you have in play, including this one. So you can see what we're going for here. We're going to try to swarm the field with Bellossom as fast as possible, and then we're going to do 30 times the amount we get in play. In a perfect world, we get 2 to 3 Bellossoms in play within a couple of turns, and then we're doing up to 90 damage with 3 Bellossom, 120 damage if you get all 4 of them in play. The one-shot potential in this deck is pretty crazy, and with Brock's Ninetales, you're a lot faster because there's even some trainer cards that's going to help us out to get things in play fast. So that's the primary strategy. Let's go into the ins and outs of the deck. So Brock's Ninetales, one thing to mention with him is the importance of status conditions. He cannot be asleep, confused, paralyzed, or poisoned, and if any of those conditions are met, any evolution card that is shapeshifted will be discarded, and you end up with a status Ninetales. So that sucks really bad. One retreat is very important. We're going to be using Double Gust, and Double Gust is a Lysander for both you and your opponent, which means the retreat cost becomes very important. He's a 70 HP, which is also not that high, but our Bellossom is also 70 HP, so there's not much to say beyond that. Vulpix is an okay card. He's got a pretty useful attack for color synergy, defending Pokemon's now asleep. It's a stall tactic to get your Ninetales in play, 50 HP. He also has 1 retreat, which is unfortunate. There's a couple of basics that have 0 retreat, so having 1 kind of sucks. Fire Ring is an attack that you can potentially do because we do run fire energy. So you do 20 damage, and then you snipe a 10 to the bench. So 30 for 2. It's pretty bad, but that sniping damage could potentially be useful, so keep that in mind. Moving on, we run 3 Cleffa. Cleffa is the definitive card of Gen 2 and is what this format is based around. It is a baby Pokemon, which means that you flip a coin to even attack it, which means 50% of the time it doesn't get KO'd. And Eek says shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 7. You're going to use Cleffas early on to get set up. It's a very good card. You'll see it a lot. The 4 Bellossom we already talked about, but let's go into his first attack as well because this is also useful. Sweet Nectar says flip a coin of heads, remove all damage counters from one of your Pokemon. That's pretty crazy actually because we might do this in the future, but you can pair him with a really high HP Pokemon like Steelix, and Sweet Nectar can potentially heal them all off in one turn. So this is something to keep in mind for other decks, but in this particular deck it's also useful as a stall tactic to keep your Bellossom in play until you get more Ninetales in play, and then you can do Flower Dancer and really do some damage output. 2 Retreat is actually really bad, but at any given point you can discard Bellossom off of a Ninetales and it becomes 1 Retreat because Ninetales is 1 Retreat. One thing to mention, this combination of Bellossom and Ninetales, the idea comes from Jason Klaczynski, but his list is nowhere near what our list is. Our counts and cards are very different, but the overall idea comes from him, so I want to give him a shout out for that. Moving on, we have a single Magcargo because he's going to be our stronger fire type than Ninetales. You're rarely ever going to get Magcargo in play, but against Steelix it will be useful. Ninetales will do 60 base because of Will-O-Wisp, but Lava Flow gives you 40 base up to 80 if you do weakness damage, and then you can tier your damage output. And like I said, we run fire energy, and so this fire energy requirement can be met if you play for it. So a single copy of Magcargo just to have as a tech because it's a Ninetales deck. Moving on into the energy counts, we run 8 grass, which is of course our primary energy for Bellossom. Bellossom's second attack requires 2 grass and 1 colorless, so that's always something to keep in mind. Always try to keep your grasses in play. But anyway, 8 grass and 4 fire energy. This combination will ideally get you set up quick. We also run 2 rainbow energy and 2 full heal energy. So the 2 rainbow should be self-explanatory. Rainbow energy becomes any energy type and you take 10 damage. It's a very good card, so to give you universal energy. Also full heal energy. The 2 full heal energy seems kind of counterintuitive, but this deck, most people when they see Ninetales, they know that the biggest weakness of Ninetales is status conditions, so they're going to try to status you a lot. Paralysis, sleep, both being in the active really suck. So full energy is your way around that. You can just now obviously what's going to happen is when they status you, you're going to discard the Bellossom in play, but then you full energy, potentially find a way to get Bellossom back in play, and then you can attack right then and there. So full energy as a 2 count is a very good tech in this deck because you're going to be seeing status conditions more often in this deck versus others. Moving into the trainers, you have a 4 count of Trader. This deck is designed to get as much Bellossom in play as fast as possible, so some of these counts are going to be a little interesting. Trader being a 4 count is one of those reasons. We only run 16 Pokemon because we have a lot more trainers involved this time around. So Trader as a 4 count allows you to get tons of your Pokemon in play at the right times as fast as possible. Very good card. We run a 4 count. Brock's training method is also an important card, so this is one of the reasons, this is one of the benefits to running a Brock card. So search your deck for a basic Pokemon or evolution card with Brock in its name, show that card to your opponent and put it in your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So what this does is it searches out your Vulpixes and Ninetales at any given point in the turn as long as you have this card in hand. So it's a very, very good card to get set up fast. Your ideal start is going to be to get 2 to 3 Vulpix in play. Your second turn ideal start is going to be to get 2 to 3 Ninetales in play and then involve them instantly into Bellossoms. And so if that's your ideal start, Brock's training method is a very important card to get you set up like that. A very good card, a 4 count, because we're definitely going to need it. 2 Double Gust. Unfortunately, actually, let's skip that, go into some of the other ways. So challenge is the last way we're going to try to get Pokemon in play. Challenge is ask your opponent if he or she accepts, then he will put as many things on their bench as he wants, and then you do the same. If he declines the challenge, then you draw 2 cards, he draws nothing. So this helps you and your opponent, but if your opponent declines the challenge, then you just gain 2 free cards, so it becomes a bill at that point. So it's never a dead card because you can always get 2, but challenge is going to be very important. If the opponent ever accepts a challenge, you're going to get set up fast because you're going to get all the right Pokemon in play in the very beginning of the match. It's going to be crazy. So challenge is a great card for this type of deck. We also, let's move on into the Double Gust. So Double Gust is going to be Lysander for both you and your opponent. It's a very important card in this meta. We have a 2 count simply because we need more space to get set up, and Double Gust is not a way of setting up. So it kind of sucks that we're only playing a 2 count, but to be fair, Bellossom has a 2 retreat cost, and so at any given moment you're going to try to get as many Bellossoms in play as possible. So you're not going to be playing Double Gust too often, so that's why it's a 2 count. It is unfortunate because it restricts your options where other decks will be running 3 to 4 counts of Double Gust, so that's really bad, but what can we do? The damage output makes up the difference. I mean, you're doing 60 to 90 damage, so you're one-shotting things. It's pretty crazy. So 2 count of Double Gust is not so bad. 2 Super Rod, very important card in this deck. Once again, this is the kind of deck that requires us to keep Pokemon in play. So when they get knocked out, then you really need to get them back immediately. Super Rod is a way of doing that. So you flip a coin. If it's heads, you put an evolution card from your discard pile into your hand, and if it's tails, you put a basic in your discard pile into your hand. So at any given point, once a Ninetales / Bellossom is knocked out, you play Super Rod. You're either going to get Bellossom back, which is very important, which is the main reason why we play Super Rod, or you get a Vulpix back, which is also really good. You get your lines start setting up again. So it's a really great card. 2 count in here, very important. 3 Goldberry is going to be our way of healing. So unfortunately our HPs are not that high, and so Goldberry is not going to be as useful versus other decks. But it's still a good card. It's, you know, at any given point you heal 40 if you have 40 or more damage. It's just too good not to play. So we have a 3 count here. For Professor Elm is going to be your pseudo supporter for the format. There is no supporters in this format, of course, but Elm kind of acts like one. You shuffle your hand into your deck, you draw 7, then you can't play any more trainer cards this turn. General rule of thumb is to use Cleffa's early game to get set up, and then use Elm's late game when you're attacking, when Cleffa can't be in the active spot. 1 count of Breeder Fields. So Breeder Fields is a card that allows you to just search out evolutions. This is another consistency card. You just flip a coin for 1 or 2 of your non-baby Pokemon that can evolve, and then for each head you search your deck for a later stage card that matches it. So this is your way of searching out Ninetales, basically. If you have a couple of Vulpixes on the bench and you draw into Breeder Fields, then you can instantly find Ninetales, assuming you get heads on the coin flip. It's a 1 count though. It's not too necessary, but it's just a consistency thing. 1 EXP.ALL. It's a good card to retain energy. We definitely want to be chaining attacks, but you know, technically you can cut this card. However, just having the 1 count is always great. You just get a free energy drop for the turn, or if something gets KO'd, you don't lose all of the energy drops for that turn, you know, so a 1 count is all that is really good. Plus the tool discards itself after 1 use, and so it frees up your spot for Goldberry and other things. But yeah, 1 count of EXP.ALL. 2 Energy Stadium, another important card. Like I said, you really want to keep energies in play. These things have 70 HP. They're going to get knocked out. Energy Stadium allows you to get energy back. So you get energy back from this card pile on a coin flip. Very important. Since we're running fire and grass type, we really need grass type when we need it, and we need fire when we need it. So Energy Stadium allows you to pick and choose what energy and discard you want, assuming you get heads on the coin flip. Very good cards. 2 count. Talked about challenge. 3 Nightly Garbage Run. Once again, Garbage Runs are very important for this kind of deck where your primary attacker needs to be back in play as fast as possible if he gets KO'd. Garbage Run is a 3 count, lets you do that. If at any point in the match you have 1 Garbage Run, 1 Trader, and 1 Pokemon in hand, you can get back anything that gets KO'd, so it's a very good card. And that's why it's a 3 count. Also, since you really need to keep grass in play, if you end up losing too many grass, then Garbage Run allows you to recover those. So once again, very important card. So that's the full deck. You're gonna see how this works. It's really an all or nothing deck. If you can get like 3 or 4 Bellossom and play it fast, then you're probably gonna like destroy them, because not many decks can do a consistent high damage output. Like, you know, in the 60s to 90s range is what this does. Not many decks can do consistent damage like that without discarding energy or having some other restriction. This thing is just keeping your Bellossoms in play, and you're just doing 60 to 90 every turn. It's pretty crazy once you get set up. But of course, the downside is if you don't get set up, then it's a practical auto loss, because you end up, you know, too far behind. Now, you know, usually if you are slow in the match, then they're going to get set up with multiple attackers, and at that point you're pretty much screwed. Also against status decks, we're pretty much hurting, because you're only ever going to use Bellossom once per turn until they status you, and then you have to discard it. We have a lot of ways of recovering Bellossom, like I said, but you know, it's never a short thing. So, but in any case, this is to be fair, it's a fun deck. Definitely try it out if you can. And let's go on to the matches to see it in action. I'll see you there. Alright, we got a match here against Hero 1. So we start out with 2 Vulpixes. That's fine. We're going to need to get him in play anyway. We have a Grass Energy. The Elm is the important thing. Okay, so I must have just not had any... He used 6 free cards. Wow, that's crazy, man. How does that happen? That's just insane. Alright, we're gonna do this. And Elm. There's the Cleffa we need. This will get me a Ninetales next turn. So we just Hypnotic Gaze. Doesn't do anything because he wakes up immediately. He can try to confuse me, which would suck. I guess either way, so he's gonna do 30 and then 10. Yeah, alright, we're gonna have to retreat. Retreat, we'll put a grass energy to the active. We'll training method for the Ninetales. Evolve the one without damage. And then we're gonna shapeshift. And now we can eek. His hand is dead, so if he KOs the Cleffa right now, wow, he does. Unbelievable. Guess we're putting them up in the active. So we're just gonna do this and call it a day. That's crazy. End turn. Vulpix is gonna go down, then the Bellossom is going to take a big hit. This is pretty bad. Yeah. None of this is helping me. I have a free Double Gust now though, so I could Double Gust and Reap. I just Sweet Nectar. At least I heal myself, so that works. I guess since he has to 3-shot me, no matter what, I can heal myself. So I'm not going to play the garbage run just yet. We're going to Elm and attach a grass to the active. I could Flower Dance and then hope to be able to heal myself. He's got a berry on, so I'm pretty sure I stall. Yeah, I stall. Alright, stalling. Full on stalling mode. He 3-shots me, so within those 3 shots we can heal ourselves. That's the goal, really. So we'll training method Ninetales, but then he'll start sniping the bench. That's fine. I mean, we gotta do it this somehow eventually. So let's get it in play and attach an energy to him, and then we're just gonna Sweet Nectar. That's tail, so that sucks. Eventually though, we can we'll heal off the active. He's gonna eventually do 40 damage, so there's a trader. So we'll do this, trader into a Cleffa. I have to Sweet Nectar here. Please work. Yes. Okay, good. So at least I'm alive. And then I can retreat next turn. I'm going to retreat by discarding the Bellossom. He plays Searchlight. Put a card to your hand. You must select up to 1 card. Okay. Elm is what I want. That's the important thing. Alright, so what we do here is we discard Bellossom. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we can recover. So we'll garbage run the Bellossom, Ninetale, or Vulpix in the grass. Okay. We're going to save the breeder fields. No, we're just going to use it. So breeder fields, Vulpix. Okay. Tails, that's fine. We'll Elm first. And retreat into the Cleffa. Attach grass onto the Ninetales, shapeshift, and eek. Yeah. There's a trader. We'll get another Ninetales in play. Energy Stadium we're going to use to get energy back. That Zapdos is ominous, but we got to get set up. Come on, dude. Okay, so trader this into a Ninetales. He's gotten lucky twice now. 2 hits on a baby, 2 heads. Shapeshift into this. At least we're doing 60 damage now with Energy Stadium. Get a grass back, attach a grass. And do I garbage run just now? No, not yet. We flower dance. 20, 60. Though we two-shot him, so that's good at least. Even with that berry, it doesn't help him. He'll hit me for 30, which is 40. That's fine. We two-shot him, like I said. There's a 40. We Energy Stadium. Okay, get another grass back. Come on. Yes. I just flower dance. Yeah. Finally take a KO. Unbelievable. Can you do 30 damage here? I don't think so. Okay, great. Very good. We're going to trade her the Magcargo for a Cleffa, the last one in the deck. Which means now... How's that possible? We've only lost... Oh, we lost 2. Okay. We'll bench him. We'll attach a fire to him. And I guess I garbage run. Let's Energy Stadium first. Yeah, I'm gonna garbage run. I need those Cleffas back. I'm pretty sure I retreat now. Oh, I should have waited to discard the Bellossom. Oh, these misplays. You know what, though? Forget it. We're just gonna Sweet Nectar. And it's Tails. That sucks. I hope I don't get burned for that. That would be bad. He's down to 3 prizes to my 5. Those 2 babies make such a big difference. That's really bad. I can't believe he got so many free cards that first turn, though, man. And he's playing the Cleffa that draws 2 cards, so his hand has been massive this whole time. He's been setting up Mareeps this whole time. There's a Super Rod. I think at this point I just retreat. I tried it. It didn't work. I wasted a turn to do it. I just retreat. That's fine. Energy Stadium. Doesn't work. Eek. Alright, so we got 2 Vulpixes. That's awesome. And then a training method too, so that's also good. We will need at least 1 more grass energy. The Energy Stadium hopefully will set that up for me. Goldberry will heal him off, so that's also really good. Alright, so we're going to go with Berry, this guy, bench this guy, bench this guy. Energy Stadium. That doesn't work. We'll attach a grass to this guy. And I want to play the Brock's training method now, but I'm just going to Eek first. So yeah, that's fine. Double Gust. We'll promote this guy. We have a Super Rod in play. He got a free energy. He paralyzes me. First we'll play Super Rod and get it back. Okay, that's fine. We'll attach a full heal to the active. And then we'll shapeshift. So I'm pretty sure it's now the second one. Hope so. Come on. Yes. Okay, good. Goldberry the active. And evolve the Ninetales. Energy Stadium. Good, good. Then Flower Dance. Or Sweet Nectar. Next turn I do 30, so 60 plus 30 is 90. Yeah, Flower Dance. That's fine. He's gonna either KO me or paralyze me. I have a Double Gust though, so there is that part. And a free retreat with the fire. Actually, I can do this and then do the If he hits me for the paralysis, no, instead he just kills me. That's fine. Okay, we'll do this. There is a training method. We'll attach a fire to the Bellossom and training method. First, we're going to recover so we guarantee what we have in the deck. So these three, those energies will have to come out some other way. We've lost 2 garbage run. This is our 3rd one. Oh, this is so bad. Gotta do it. That's fine. Training method for the Ninetales. Evolve to the Ninetales. Energy Stadium. These gotta work now. Okay, good. Attach a grass. Already did that. Pretty sure I Eek this turn, or I just take a KO. I think I take a KO. Bellossom to do Flower Dance. There's a challenge. I'll do the challenge because then I get either more Pokemon set up, or I get to draw 2 cards, which both things work well for me. He's got 2 more prizes left. That's really bad. So we're gonna challenge. I wonder if he'll deny it. He's probably gonna accept it now. Okay, he's accepting it, yeah. So we'll do this and a Cleffa. Okay. Gonna attach this to this. And Flower Dance, I guess. To do 30. Energy Stadium. Flower Dance, 30. If he hits me again with a Spark, maybe then I can... he's probably gonna hit me with Ampharos, actually. Oh, there it is. So I can KO him now. So I'll Shapeshift. Attach a grass to Bellossom and Energy Stadium. Doesn't get that. Flower Dance now KOs him. Okay. Rainbow Energy. He just needs 10 more on the Cleffa. Wow. Alright, we lost because his Electro Burn's going to finish us off. That sucks. We dead drew in the beginning, and that was all it took. He got heads back to back on 2 babies. So what can you do, really? My only choice now is to just stall with babies. I think that's the only choice I have. Eventually he's gonna Double Gust though, so it doesn't make a difference, but it's fine. We're just gonna Eek. I'm pretty sure he'll KO me. My only hope now is to stall for babies and go for a one-shot. There should be 1 more Ninetales in the deck, so that's a 90 damage if I can get it set up. If he gets enough tails and has no more Double Gust. How many does he have? He plays Garbage Run. He's only played 1 Double Gust? Wow, no way. Really? Yeah, wow. That's bad. There's a KO anyway. So he's flipped 3 for 3 heads on, hey, I got a quest complete to get a Ho-Oh. Okay. This must be my duplication promo, yeah. Okay, that's fine, I guess. That's cool. So anyway, to recap, he had 3 for 3 heads on 3 babies. That's 3 prizes there. Then we traded prizes. I took 3, he took the other 3 for a total of 6. So unfortunately, it just didn't work out for us. But if we had gotten set up fast enough, we could have done 90 damage, start taking one-shots. Then I think the tides would have turned. So unfortunately, that's just how the game works. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, here we go. Rematch against Hero. We will start with the Ninetales. He's playing a different deck now. He's playing a Psychic deck, okay? So we're going to, first of all, we're going to Training Method for another Ninetale, or Vulpix rather, okay. If this is Gengar, I think we're screwed. Trader the Bellossom for a Cleffa. I'm pretty sure we're screwed, actually. We could do this onto here, and then Elm, and we'll Hypnotic Gaze. Didn't do anything. Focus Band is attached. Psychic Energy is tapped. If he puts me to sleep, I'm gonna be. God, come on. Okay, wait. So I can just evolve. That's fine. I'll evolve. Retreat. Okay. Now I shapeshift. Attach fire to the active. Energy Stadium to try to get that grass back. Got it back. Now I eek. Alright. There's a challenge. Do I do it? I'll do it. I'll give him stuff, but I want to get stuff too. Our damage output is going to matter, so we need to one-shot his Gengars. That's the plan. Did he just double gust me? Wow. It puts me to sleep too. And does 20 damage to me too. Alright, let's challenge. He'll take the challenge this time. I'll take the challenge. Okay, so 1, 2. Cleffa's already on the bench. We'll get one more. And that should be enough. That should be it. Okay, that's it. Alright, my turn. So I will evolve this guy. Put a grass onto him. EXP.ALL the third one. And then training method for Ninetales. Training method for Ninetales. Alright, and then I hold this hand. And Energy Stadium, I don't think we need it. Yeah, we don't have anything there. So now we end turn. Alright. I woke up. He's going to try and do suffocating. Wait. Actually, I don't know what that does. Let's see if he'll take another challenge. Oh, I just get 2 cards automatically. Hey, there we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure what I do is I attach to the active to retreat into the Cleffa. Energy Stadium, get the fire back. We'll evolve, and eek. All 4 Ninetales are in play, so that's pretty interesting. Now we trader the Cleffa into. There's only 2 of these. There's one in the discard. We'll shapeshift into this. Evolve the wrong one, of course. Fire this guy. Energy Stadium's not gonna matter. Eek. There's a Super Rod, which is what I was hoping for. Starting to attach to Mischievous. Yes, I will. Okay. Put the other Cleffa up for now. We can Grass Energy the Ninetales. We'll Super Rod. Grab the Bellossom, which is exactly what we needed. I hope this one's right, man. Is this the right one? Please tell me it's the right one. God, come on. Why is it down there? This thing now has 2 of them. Oh god, man. Trader the Cleffa for the last Bellossom. These frustrations are annoying, so it's gotta be the second one then. Pretty sure I just Eek again, man. Oh, I can't play more energy this turn. Energy Stadium. Then I just take a KO. Might as well. Flower Dance. It's whatever. Oh god. Shapeshift sucks sometimes, man. This whole thing sucks right here. Having to pick the right shapeshift with no guidance on what's what. He plays Psychic onto Haunter. I mean, guess I attach this onto this guy. And I Flower Dance. Of course we get Tails. He's just waiting for the Gengar, and then my Bellossom gets discarded. I don't think we can win this, since his deck is designed to status us, and status just destroys us. I don't think we can win that. Grass Energy to this guy, and Flower Dance again. Still Tails! Of course, still Tails. That's it. I mean, that means the active goes down, doesn't take another prize. I've lost 2 turns because of that. And my hand's dead. He's gonna Perish Song me. He's not gonna Perish Song me. Wait, he is gonna. Okay, so I got Super Rod now. Yes. Okay, not the first one. It's the second one. Do that. Alright. That KOs him. Alright, cool. So, attach a Grass to the Bellossom. And then I Flower Dance. I don't think I need to, yeah, I just Flower Dance. Alright. There's an Elm, so that works. Elekid. Pulls in. Who does he pull in? He pulls in the other one. Okay, so can full heal the active to retreat him. But does that do anything for me? Do I just let him get KO'd? No, I'm pretty sure I full heal him, so I can at least retreat. So I Energy Stadium. I Elm first. Garbage Run I can't play. I can retreat and hit him with this 30. Yeah. Retreat. I can Sweet Nectar the Ninetales maybe. But then I make no progress on the board, so I'm pretty sure I Flower Dance here. Flower Dance is 30, that's fine. Next turn I'm gonna put Cleffa in the active. He's gonna get put to sleep and then knocked out, so that's gonna happen. Focus Spans to Gengar. He pulls in. What? Oh, he attacks the active, okay. Oh, I don't have the, okay, so we'll attach this. I wish I had at least one more fire somewhere attached, but this way it doesn't work. I think I just attach a first I Garbage Run. So Garbage Run these guys in. Pretty sure I retreat here. I could hit the active for 30. And then I can set up a Will-O-Wisp KO. I think I just do that, right? I'm pretty sure I just do that. Yeah, I need to get rid of this guy, so I do that. So Energy Stadium, doesn't matter. I just Will-O-Wisp for 60. Now he's got 10 damage on him. He just needs 10 more damage basically. I can actually do that with this Ninetales. He's gonna get another one set up, obviously. He could even retreat this guy, and I have no way of sniping his bench. I desperately need a new hand. He pulls in instead. He KOs the one with no energy. Okay. Now that I got an Elm, I'm going to attach a Grass to this Ninetales. And then Elm. Oh man, this hand. Alright, I'm going to retreat into the fresh one. Wait, no, I have to retreat into the one with the 3 energy. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to evolve any of these guys because I have the full heal in hand. What I'm going to do is hit him first with Will-O-Wisp. So first of all, let me take a look here. There is 1 energy for Energy Stadium, so we're going to do that. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... Do I attach? I can't do it anymore. Okay, so I hit him in the active. I hope his band doesn't work. Come on. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, another Elm. Okay, so we're back in this match for sure. Somehow. Somehow, this might work out. I'm gonna hold this hand, dude. This hand is like perfect right now. And a Double Gust. And a Double Gust. Oh yeah, I'm Double Gusting, man. I Double Gust this guy, right? Does he have a band on? It's fine. I gotta get rid of him. So I Double Gust. I know I'm probably gonna lose 1 Grass, but that's perfectly fine. I need to get rid of his Ghastlies though, that's for sure. Get rid of this guy. I retreat into the fresh one. Retreat into the... no, I don't retreat into the fresh one. I retreat into this one. Okay. Shapeshift. Okay. Shapeshift the second one. Okay. Shapeshift the third one. Okay. Attach a Grass to the second one here. Okay. Hold my hand. Energy Stadium. Doesn't do that. Flower Dance. Take a KO. Nice, dude. We are coming back like a boss. 4-2. Oh, this is gonna be great. I need 1 more Double Gust, but we're in such a good position. Even if he KOs this one, we'll attach to this. We're drawing the right energy too. I mean, this is like beautiful stuff here. I'm just gonna hold his hand because it's great. Flower Dance. 1 more prize. Wow. All of a sudden our flips are working for us. This is how the tides of the match can turn, just like that. This guy's deck is a tier 1 deck with Gengar. It's crazy. We're about to win here. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah. Cleffa. Okay. He's probably going to retreat into Cleffa. No, he just hits me. So I'm pretty sure I just... is this the first one? This is rough. I'm pretty sure it's the first one. So let's shapeshift. Okay, come on. Yes. GG. I'll attach a Goldberry just for fun. Flower Dance. Look at that. We just took like 3 prizes in 3 turns. That was crazy. I was for sure gonna lose because Gengar is Gengar. It puts you to sleep, it discards your Blossoms. But we ended up just getting like the perfect hand, all of our Blossoms in hand at the right time with a full heal energy. That is like the stuff of dreams right there, man. So yeah, that's Bellossom Ninetales. Hope you enjoyed watching. Like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Let me know in the comments what you think of the matches and also which you want me to play. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.